So one thing about this training is right here. So you remember that I teach you about grand shao. So guan shao. So the move of the guan shao. So it's right here. So and if you want to use it as a drill, as you want to use it with your opponent right here. So this is where your sensitivity come in. You notice your weak point right here, because this is how your opponent is stand with you. You can stand like this, like this. Just make sure your horse leg form correctly. You can even stand like this, but you have noticed your weak point right here, and your opponent punch so like this. So you just go with grand shot. Just turn your hand right here. So just do like this. So that is how it works. So straight punch right there. So like this. So that is how it works. So from this scenario, go like this. So that is how it works on opponent. So and that is where your sensitivity is coming, because you stimulate to generate speed, to generate power from your on your opponent right here. So like this punch anytime. So you go like this. So even if my opponent, I can sense it, I can sense his move right here. So even my opponent punch, so like this. So I sense this one. Even if my opponent want to use the both hand right here, so like this, use both hand. So like this. Have you seen it? Because I've already tabled this hand right here. So this is how I stand right here. So I form a trap to my opponent right here, so that my opponent can enter me right here. So that is how I form that. So you just go like this. So you just go with that. Just go like this. So this hand is right here. So to punch my opponent right here. Even if my opponent withdraw this hand right here, withdraw this hand, so and this hand is coming right here. So I can be able to use this hand from that point. So that is how it works. Punch anytime. So like this. So that is how it works. So that is how it works. So the reason, let's do it slowly. The reason for that is that I go like this. So that is that about that. This hand is already right here, like this. So just I just shift it from this place to secure the second hand right here. So that is where the sensitivity is coming from, because your eyes must fix on your opponent. So any move that you see on your opponent, you act. So that is how it works on your opponent. So like this. So I just go like that. So like this. So like that. I just use this. So just use one shout. So like this. My opponent want to use the second hand. So like this is how it will look like. So that is how it works. And also, if my hand is too wide, so when I use my gunshot like this, I use my gunshot separately like this. So maybe my two hand is not connect on that move right here. So there is another method I can use on that. So you just go with gunshot like this, punch anytime. So like this. So I've already placed my hand right here, and my opponent use this hand inside right here. So that is how it works on opponent. So that is sensitivity training. So you can also go with that. So that is in and out. So that is what we call that. So you just go like this, in and out. So in and out. So that is how it works on opponent. You just go with this, in and out. So that is that. That is that about that. So my microphone just fell off. So you just go like that, in and out. So that is how it works. So that is how it works. Just go. So that is how it works on opponent. You can't count your punch. You can't punch on your opponent right here. Kick him right here. Remember that I told you about this leg right here. So you can kick him from inside right here. So make sure you don't kick his kneecap right here. You kick his laps. So you kick his laps right here. So maybe you go like this, bam, so bam, bam. So that is how it works. And you can also go for his testacle on that scenario. So to finish him off. So like this, bam, bam, so just go like this to his testacle. So that is how it works on opponent. So that is another drill on your opponent. So when you place that, just go like this. So that is how. So let's use this lower. So this. So that is how. And make sure you maintain your attack, you maintain your distance between your opponent. So you don't increase the distance, you decrease it. So the distance between you and your opponent is right here. Make sure you relate it with him quickly and apply whatever you want to apply on your opponent on that spot. So And when your opponent is moving back, you have to push, you have to move closer to him. You don't run back, you don't withdraw back. So that is that about that. Like this, just go like this. So you don't you don't withdraw. What, because once you withdraw, you have given your opponent another opportunity to do and undo on you. So that is that about that. So Wing Chun always deal with close attack. So like this, right here. So I have already related with my opponent right here. So to punch him right here. So I'm very close to him right here. Hit him right here. So that is how it works. I can apply on him and reduce the distance. So maybe I withdraw back. So to increase the distance between me and him. So it will be very difficult for me to give him counter attack. So because I'm quite move away from my opponent right here. So like this punch, so just go like that. So just punch him, kick him right here. So your opponent is going to fall down. So that is that about that. Thank you, and make sure you ask any question about this if it is not clear.